One of the most frequently referenced pieces of economic data is gross domestic product, or GDP. But how many of you really know what GDP is or why it's so significant? We're going to break it down for you now in this edition of Economics Made Simple. Please remember to like this video and click that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss any future episodes. GDP is considered to be among the most revealing measures of an economy's health. In order to help explain, we welcome Clint Dahl. Clint, can you please explain to our audience what GDP is and why it's so significant?
Simply put, GDP is the total market value of all goods and services produced, which is why sometimes it will be referred to as economic output. GDP is used primarily to determine if an economy is expanding or shrinking. A positive GDP means the economy is expanding. A negative GDP means the economy is shrinking. In fact, GDP by itself has become a popular indicator of a recession. A general rule of thumb is that 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP means that the economy is in a recession. The Bureau of Economic Analysis determines GDP by using data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. GDP is comprised of 4 different components: consumer spending, investment by businesses, government spending, and net exports. GDP is calculated by adding these figures together. GDP is usually reported as either real GDP or nominal GDP. Real GDP is inflation adjusted while nominal GDP is not. Therefore, real GDP provides a more accurate picture of an economy because it separates real economic growth from just having higher prices. A healthy measure of GDP growth in the US generally is considered to be between 2% and 3% per year. Note that GDP will tend to be much higher in developing countries. For example, GDP in India was nearly 9% in 2021. Once a country reaches economic maturity, it's normal for the rate of expansion to slow down. There's talk that the economic outlook could be less certain in the foreseeable future. If that is the case, be prepared to hear a lot more about GDP.
Thanks so much, Clint, for that helpful explanation of what is one of the economy's most important indicators. That concludes today's presentation. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and check back often for more Economics Made Simple.
Hi, I'm Joe Montana. I had a lot of success in my football career, and it wouldn't have been possible without a great team protecting me. I'm here to tell you about my dedicated and knowledgeable team at Augusta Precious Metals that helped diversify my portfolio to protect my hard-earned retirement savings. Augusta's professional economic analysts will show you what they showed me through a live web conference packed with valuable information that bankers and Wall Street players don't want you to know. To get the playbook, all you have to do is sign up for the web conference. So hit that sign up link and get coached by a winning team. It's one you can't afford to miss.
My name is Brian Pannebecker. I live in Macomb County, Michigan. I'll be turning 60 years old in about a week. I'm nearing retirement. After bouncing around a little bit, I hired in at Ford Motor Company, and I've been working for Ford Motor Company for 23 years now. My wife and I like to exercise and work out. We walk together, we bike ride together. My wife and I like to travel a little bit, and as I'm getting closer to retirement, one of the considerations that I had was having enough money to take some trips. Our family is very important to us. We want to be able to enjoy our retirement years and spend time with our sons and their families down the road. I'm going to have a small pension coming to me from the 11 years that I worked at Chrysler Corporation, and I'll have 24 years with Ford Motor Company when I retire in 18 months. But neither one of them are going to be big enough to rely on, so I've got some money in my 401k that I recently rolled over into an IRA with Augusta Precious Metals. If I schedule an appointment, I can go to the depository where my silver is going to be held, and I can actually see the silver that I've invested in. I can hold it in my hands. There's several out there that offer investing, and you see a lot of advertisements on television. But Augusta made the process very simple. They answered all my questions. They explained everything to me very clearly. And I just felt very comfortable with Augusta. I'm looking forward to some traveling, spending some time with my family, some good years of retirement. And Augusta's going to help me do that.
Picking the right gold IRA company is important. Augusta Precious Metals is our top pick, and for good reason. They were rated Best Gold IRA in Money Magazine for 2022 and have the highest level of customer satisfaction in the industry. They can help you roll over a traditional IRA or 401k plan into gold or open a new account. Just click on the link below the video or visit goldinvestingtoday.com. You can also call 1-855-470-4636. Get in touch now.